I made a smut den. This is gonna be like a constant thing this weekend, isn't it? The secondhand embarrassment is so real. Jamie and Cersei, that's all I'm gonna say. This was 5 stars, and that's on deconstructing. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Smut Den. Okay, this is a very close look, but I made a smut den. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I am co-hosting 72 Hours in the Smut Den this weekend. It is currently Wednesday night. It starts tomorrow night, but I would be getting home from work like 30 minutes before Sprint started, so I want to get this set up for you now, do my first spin, get it all started. This afternoon, I went to the grocery store. I got a bunch of snacks. We've got some dried fruit, some apple chips, some like veggie straw type stuff. Of course, some jelly beans. I'm a big jelly bean person. I don't know. It's a weird thing about me. And I also got like some pre-made like coffee, like latte things, so that, you know, I can stay up and do all of the reading. So, anyways, let me show you what the den looks like. My office is a mess, but we have a den, okay? So, bed sheets attached to books. It's a whole thing, okay? But that is the den. Doesn't it look so cozy? Like, I've got, my shelf. That will eventually be my computer. The wheel is right there. My romances are right there. Like, it's perfect. Bunch of pillows, bunch of blankets. I knew these crochet blankets would come in handy at some point. All right, so like I said, it's Wednesday night, and I did spin my first wheel. I'm gonna start on the dark wheel. I think I'll probably just stay on the dark wheel if I'm being 100% honest, because a lot of the books that I have are for dark romances. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But tonight, for Thursday, we're definitely going to be on the dark wheel. So here's the footage of me spinning. Okay, first wheel of Smut Den, go. White cover. Okay, let's go find a book. So I got white on the cover, which was not the one I wanted. Where did my phone go? This is gonna be like a constant thing this weekend, isn't it? It's okay, I got it. So we got white cover, or like white on the cover, whatever. I'm stretching it a little bit because it's like not like all white. The idea behind this was eventually that, like, you know, like the Sophie Lark covers and stuff. But I didn't want to do that. So this is what we did. So I picked Waiting for Him by Tegan Wells. I feel like this is white enough. This is a dark romance novella with a like boss-employee relationship, which doesn't sound like my favorite of the tropes of the like little smutty novellas that she's written. But I think this will be a really good one to start with because it's only 50 pages. And so I'll feel like I can get something out of the way super quickly. And then maybe potentially read 2 things on Thursday night. We'll see. Because I should be able to read this like in a sprint or 2. Waiting for Him follows a pre-established couple, which means that we dive right into the spice. The story features a touch-and-dye male main character and I'm more than capable on my own female main character. Watching them collide is amazing. We'll see. We shall see. I read Tegan's first book a couple of months ago, and I did enjoy it. The spice was great. We'll see what happens. But that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. I do have to work tomorrow. I probably will have to work Friday too, or at least like half the day on Friday. But we will kick things off at 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. So until then, I'm gonna get some really good sleep so that, you know, I'm ready for this weekend. Oh, I don't think I said this during the intro, but this is hosted by the Late Night Crew, Cassidy, Mel, and Rye, and then Michelle from Michelle's Library and I are the co-host for this round. I realized I didn't actually talk about that, so anyway, that's what, yeah, okay. All right, so we're about an hour into Smut Den. I did finish my first book. It was a super short, like 50 pages. But Waiting for Him by Tegan Wells, I'm gonna give this 1 star. I'm not gonna rate it on Goodreads because there are no ratings, and you know, with it being indie, I don't want to like tank the ratings immediately, but this book was not for me. Reading smut that's in second person is the weirdest thing ever. So this is an established marriage, like it's a relationship, and she is speaking to her husband, like basically narrating this entire thing. And it's the secondhand embarrassment is so real. It's just, it doesn't work. I mean, it also was just like pure erotica. There was no plot whatsoever. I think that, like, I kind of knew that going in, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're gonna spin again and we're gonna see what we get. I'd really like, if we're gonna get one that's a little bit longer, I'd like to have one that I can get an audiobook for so that I can, you know, listen to it tomorrow. But I would definitely like something with a little bit of plot. So here we are. I don't know that you can even see this, but okay, here we go. Creature on the cover. Okay, well, I did say that if I got Creature on the cover, I would try to find the Shrek romance. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I don't know that I can. So if I can't find it, I'll come back to you. I can't. His name is Lawrence Fark. Like Farquaad? I can't. I don't know how I'm gonna seriously be able to read this. What am I doing? Okay. Hello, good evening. It is 9 o'clock. So we are 4 hours. Is that how math works? 4 hours into the 72 hours. I finished my second book. I finished, what is it called? Get in My Swamp by G.M. Ferry. This is Shrek Smut. It is very weird. Like, I don't know, it was both too much like Shrek and also not enough like Shrek. Donkey is actually like a terrible, terrible centaur who tries to rape her. So, not great. But like quite literally the main characters are called Leona and Beck. Like, you know. But then like she's currently engaged to Lawrence Fark. Lord Farquaad. Then the end, like, because you always have to, like, in order to kind of resolve the whole cheating issue, you always have to like make the old, like the original person, a shitty human. So their way of making him shitty was Jamie and Cersei. That's all I'm gonna say. Jamie and Cersei. So that was weird. We're gonna give this 2 stars. It's not a great time. Okay, so we're gonna spin again for spin number 3. I'm manifesting an audiobook because I know for a fact I won't finish another book tonight. So I'm gonna need an audiobook for work tomorrow. So let's do this. Oh, so close to wild. Discreet cover though. I can definitely do something with that. Because I could do 6 Scorched Roses, but that doesn't have an audiobook. But somebody else is reading Scarred by Emily McIntyre. And I think that I might do this because these are all on Hoopla on audio. So this might be our next cover. Or our next book. Because I won't, obviously, like, it's 9 o'clock. I'm not going to finish another book tonight. But I can just, like, sit here and listen to an audiobook. So that's what we are going to do. This is a Lion King sort of retelling in romance. I read Hooked last year and really, really liked it, which was Peter Pan. And then this one is Lion King, which feels weird because like Lion King is not people, but I guess technically it's a Hamlet retelling. So, okay. I will talk to you probably tomorrow, unless I get a significant portion of the way into here and I want to check in. If I can read 100 pages tonight, then I will, but I don't think that's going to happen, if I'm being honest. So, okay, I'll talk to you later. Good morning, iPhone update, but it is day 2 of, it's Friday morning. 72 hours in the Smut Den. It's 7:30 in the morning. I got to work a little bit late today, but that's okay. I had to get the coffee. And I ended up, last night I said I was going to go with Scarred by Emily McIntyre, but I decided, so essentially I think Hoopla is not working with my library anymore, so that sucks. And that's the only place I could find the audiobook for Scarred, except for Audible. So I instead went with Never King by Nikki St. Crow, and I wish I would have just gotten an Audible credit for Scarred, because I think that Hooked is a better Peter Pan smut retelling. I actually, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if it's just because it's too short, but I don't care about any of the characters in this. Like, I don't care about Winnie. I don't care about Pan. Like, I don't care about anyone. So, I don't know if it's just it's not short, so we don't have any character development. And I think that the next book that I get, I need a full-length novel. I need something with some plot, some character development. So, I have about an hour left, but I went ahead and respun because I knew that I'm about to go to work, so I needed another spin. I did the digital one because I'm here at work and I didn't bring my spinner with me. But I got this great cover again. And I think this is like the universe telling me you need a redo. So, we're gonna do Scarred. We are gonna do Scarred next. I'll just use an Audible credit for it because I just need a little bit more substance. I've read 3 novellas in a row that didn't have any plot or any character development. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna read Scarred by Emily McIntyre next, but I will finish. Like, it's fine. Like, it's 3 stars, right? It's definitely not what everyone was hyping it up that I thought it was gonna be. So, anyways, I'll talk to you later. Hello, I'm doing a phone update because, as you can see, the dogs are on my lap and I don't want to set up my tripod. But anyways, I am a little over halfway through Scarred by Emily McIntyre. This is my second discreet cover prompt, and I am loving this. This one should have been the book that I read last night. One, because The Never King was my 100th book of the year, and I screwed that one because it was just fine, and I would have loved to have like a 5-star read on my 100th book, and this might be it. So there's that. This is so political, so slow burn. Like, they're not even together yet, and we're at the halfway point, because it is a like Lion King retelling, and like Scar is the hero essentially. His name's Tristan, but like it's Scar. Like, female main character is betrothed to his brother, who is destined to be king. And then Tristan is trying to overthrow that. So that's where we're at. And we're halfway through, and it's the slowest of burns, and I'm having a great time with it. I look like a hot mess. Not gonna lie. I am hosting Sprints tonight. We're gonna probably be going all night long. It is only 6:30. I do need to order some dinner, but I'm hosting them tonight. It's very weird because there's a lot of people on these sprints. I normally have like 15 or 20 people on my sprints, and we've hit 100. So it's I have to like keep up with the comments, and it's a lot, but I'm having a good time. We're having fun, and I'm going to continue listening to this. I'm kind of immersion reading it and listening along. I was crocheting, but as you can see, he's on the blanket, so we're not doing a whole lot. And then we have Schmidt laying on the doyle, so it's just a dog pile over here tonight. That is where we're at tonight. It feels weird because like I can tell that there's daylight, so you can see a little bit of daylight here, but it feels very dark because I got the sheet here and it's like covering up all the windows, so it feels like it's already night. We might move the Smut Den tomorrow because my back is really killing me already. But you know, we'll see what happens. But anyways, we were on a very short sprint, so I'm gonna go so I get a little bit of reading done.
Hello, I finished Scarred. I don't know what I'm gonna give it yet. It's gonna be like 4.5 or 5 stars though, because it was very, very good. Now I need to set up. I have 4 minutes left on the sprint, and I need to spin because I don't want to spin it live, because that's stressful. But I'm very comfortable right now. It's like I'm just like laying here. It's fine. I'm recording on my phone because I didn't want to like hold my camera because that's heavy. You know, we're just gonna have a mix of camera and phone footage just from now on. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I did really like Scarred. It's very political. It's kind of it feels fantasy, but like not with magic. It's like historical. I don't know. It's very political though, but like backstabby courtroom politics. You know, who's gonna get the crown, the throne kind of thing. And I loved it. Definitely better than Hooked, which I think might be an unpopular opinion. But anyways, I loved it. All right, let's spin. See what we got. All right, so let's spin for number 5. Book number 5, is it?
yeah, so I finished 4 books already. That's exciting. Okay, let's do this. Flowers on the cover. I think I can do this one. Okay, there's not much time left in the sprint, but I've been wanting to read this one for a while, and it would have fit several prompts, so we're going to go with Six Scorched Roses by Carissa Broadbent. This is a novella. I think it's relatively short. Let's see. 187 pages. So I don't know that I could finish it tonight, although I don't know how long we're going to do sprints. It's 10 o'clock. I don't think we can finish it tonight. But, we'll see. Okay, anyways, that's what we're gonna read, but I only have 30 seconds left on sprints, so I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye. All right, we're gonna try crumble cookies. This week's crumble cookies. First up, nope, that's not the right piece. Dirt cake. This is gonna make my teeth so gross.
Cheers.
It's fine. It is a chocolate cookie.
Yeah. Nothing special. Not bad.
Okay, let's do the other chocolate one too before we like change out your palette.
Okay.
This one is chocolate milk.
Cheers.
Cheers. That one's better.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the dirt cake one is really rich.
Yeah. This one's pretty good. Again, a chocolate cookie.
This one's better.
But better.
Yeah, it's not as sweet.
Yeah.
We'll save the strawberry for last because apparently that one is the best one. This one is banana bread,
Yeah.
which is the one that I'm actually probably more excited about.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's so good. It tastes like banana bread that has icing on it.
It's not bad. I'm not a big fan of banana bread, but that's pretty good.
The strawberry one, everyone says is the best one this week. So, here you go.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I think it's strawberry cake.
Okay.
I think the banana one's better.
I like the strawberry one better.
I mean,
That's good.
it definitely is very strawberry.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's, yes.
So the strawberry one's your favorite?
Yes, please.
The banana one is my favorite. And then the chocolate ones are fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the reading. Alright, it is time to pick our book number 6. There are like 1 of 4 prompts that I want, so I might use a respin if I don't get what I want, but that's fine. So let's see. But I haven't used any respins yet, so it'll be fine. Hand on the cover is not one that I wanted. Because I just read Six Scorched Roses, and that was the one I was using for a hand on the cover. So, we're going to spin again. It's fine. Don't worry about it. One word title. This one I can work with. Because I want to read, I could do one of 2 things, because I want to read Priest by Sierra Simone, but that one would cover, like that one will work for a lot of prompts. So I have another one that I was interested in that was on my pile of possibilities, and it was, hold on, it's called Treble, but I can't remember the author's name. So it's Treble by Rilsey Adams. I'll put the cover here. Treble consisting of 3 parts, threefold. A spilled chai tea latte and a swipe to the right thrusts Sadie headfirst into Hendrix's and Nova's life. So this one, it looks like it is a contemporary poly romance, and I need some contemporary books in my life. So I've just been a lot of fantasy. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Okay, I've got 5 minutes left of the sprint, so I will see you later. All right, so this is a really short book, so I'm going to update you. I'm at the 50% mark now. I do not think that this is necessarily a dark romance. This is just pure fun smut. This book is essentially about a
married couple. I mean, chapter 1 starts in the middle of a sex scene between the two of them, but they are in a polyamorous relationship in that they have their own relationships outside of their marriage. And so at the very beginning, she has a boyfriend that she's breaking up with, like it's just not working. And then he is on a date with another woman, but he didn't tell her he was poly at first. He was like, I want to wait till I actually meet her before I tell her. And like his wife was like, that is a waste of time because she's probably gonna throw a drink in your face. And like, yeah, exactly, that's exactly what happened, right? So anyways, they are both now like looking for new relationships, and they both meet this woman, and you can probably tell where this is going. It's the same woman, and so then it becomes this like little triad, and right at the 50% mark we are starting that throuple scene. And it's hot, it's spicy, it's steamy, it's a good time. So I'm gonna get back into it, but I wanted to update you because I haven't done that much today, so I figured I would do that. Okay, anyways, I will talk to you later.
Hello, good evening. I have finished my next book. I don't even know, honestly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I finished my 6th book for Smut Den. I finished Treble by Rilzy Adams. It was really nice to have a palate cleanser of a contemporary romance, or contemporary erotic, really. There wasn't a lot of romance or any other plot. There was a little bit of mental health rep in here, which I really appreciated, and I did like that. But for the most part, this is a book about a married couple. But for the most part, this is just smut. But I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. I don't think that it's a dark romance. It's not a dark romance. But the intention was there. So we're going with it. Whoever said it was a dark romance has not read some dark romances, but it's fine. So I've already filmed my next spin, so let's cut to that footage.
Okay, I'm filming this out of order, but my camera battery is charging, so I can't actually review my last book, but I need to figure out what I'm reading in the next minute because the sprint is about to be done. So let's go. Sad spin. Red font. I don't think I have anything for red font. Because I want an audiobook. I think I might use a respin. Let me see what I have on Scribd, but I might be using a respin.
A few moments later.
All right, I cannot find anything that has a red font that is an audiobook, and I don't want to physically read right now. So, we're gonna use my second respin, and yeah. Flowers on the cover. Okay.
After much trial and error, as you can see, we finally got flowers on the cover. I'm going to be reading Priest by Sierra Simone. This was one of the books that I definitely wanted to get to. I have the audiobook for it, so this is what we will be reading. I don't know that I'll be able to finish this book tonight, but we will see what happens. So anyways, I'll talk to you later. All right, everybody, it is 5 o'clock. It's 5:10, 10 minutes after. The 72 hours in the Smut Den is over. I had such a good time. This was so much fun. I read so much and I had a lot of fun. Some of it was good, some of it was not good at all, but I had so much fun. First off, I want to thank the late night crew, Cassidy and Mel and Rye, for asking me to be a part of this, to be a host for this. It was so much fun, and it was really cool to get to be on sprints with everybody. Lately, I have felt a little bit disconnected from the community, and that's 100% my fault. It has been a long couple of months as far as work and travel and things like that. So I was feeling a little bit disconnected, and it was just so fun to just come back to the community and come back to sprints and the heart of it all. And so I thank you guys so much for allowing me to be a part of this. I didn't talk to you at all about Priest by Sierra Simone, which I'm a little bit sad about because this one ended up being my favorite book of the readathon. This was 5 stars, and that's on Deconstructing. This is church smut. Like, we did it all over the church, the tabernacle, whatever it's called. Like, and also more than one church. It was, but I will definitely be continuing on with this series. I had so much fun with this. 5 stars. so great. But I read 7 things. it was funny because I started out with a 1 star and now I ended with a 5 star. So I told you, we were on an uphill trajectory. Thursday night was the only night that was like really bad, but I had a 1 star in Waiting for Him. I had a 2 star in Get in My Swamp. I had a 3 star in The Never King, then 5 stars with Scarred. I had 4 stars with both 6 Scorched Roses and Treble, and then finally 5 stars with Priest. So it's a good weekend. Also, I'm like only a little bit behind on my genre blanket. Look at this. I want to be very careful because it's still like, it's in there. But I think I'm 2 rows behind here. There's a big old green spot. But here is my blanket. Like, it's turning out so nice and I'm so excited. These are very much the colors that are in our living room. So this is going to be a really, really nice blanket for that. However, I am very much done with reading romance for a little bit. I have already said that I'm going to buddy read a romance on June 1st because I'm going to start a sapphic buddy read with Delilah. But until then, I don't want to read another romance. So I'm going to go back to reading my horror. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you participated in the Smut Den, what was your favorite book of the weekend? And I'll talk to you down in the comments below. If you are not feeling chatty, put a heart, whatever your favorite color is. Thank you all for watching. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little button that you can do so down below the video. If you'd like to hang out with me more, the links to my Instagram, Goodreads, Twitter, and my Patreon are linked in the description below. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.